really need to invest in a nightlight, huh? God damn it. Hello! How are you, Devine? How's it going, everybody? I didn't want to stream. I literally just, I got home, and then I was like, I need to stream. Let's just throw my phone nonchalantly. I need to stream, and then I went and started watching YouTube, and then I did other things, including a very, very poor workout, poor excuse of a workout, and then I was like, fuck it, I won't stream, and then I realized I haven't streamed in like 3 days properly, but I was sitting back like this, and I was like, I'm really comfortable. So I opened the program, and then I was like, fuck it, let's just click start streaming. And here we are. So, if this feels weird or unorthodox, me, like, sitting back like this, welcome to my life when, you know, I am not live. This is all I do. I sit back like so, I PewDiePie the chair, and then I have the lights off, and I cry. It's great. No, I don't have a lamp. I do not have a lamp. Ever since I moved in here nearly a year ago, I've said that I was going to go buy a lamp, and I just never did. Hello, Blasters, and hello, Foo. How y'all doing? My God. So what I've actually had to do to get any sort of light on me is I have my... let me show you. I have my browser open, and I literally just Googled Google. And so that white background is what's giving this light. You know, I could probably actually get a little bit more light by opening a notepad, right? Let's see. Notepad, and then full screen that shit. It didn't really do that much. We'll keep it like that anyway. More light the better. Pornhub has more light. Listen, oh my God, I'm so fucking comfortable. I don't even want to do anything. I don't want to play any PlayStation games. I don't have the imagination for Trackmania map creating right now. I don't want to play that fucking shit MMO Catboy Simulator. I just want to relax. I just want to relax. Did we really just beat 50% of the buy a t-shirt challenge? My God. When does that finish? 3 days left, by the way. If I don't stream for 3 days, I could totally scam you all. Listen, you gotta donate as many points as you can. Otherwise, if I don't stream, that should be an emote right there. Look at me, I'm giving you content even when I'm like not really caring. Hello, Rosin. Vegemite is winning. I will fucking change that. I will have that changed. I will influence the votes. Can't, not enough light. Oh, do I dare turn on the light? Just to give you that emote. I can't be fucked. It's all the way over there. Anyway. Yes, DeeZie's scam emote. Oh, where's my phone? Oh no, I threw it over there. Oh! Oh. Can I get it with my feet? Hold on. No, I can't. You know what, why don't I just, now that I'm up, turn on the fucking light. Alright. Oh my I can't even do it. I can't even recreate it now. How did I do it before? It's not a fucking baby stroller. That's a chair. That's the office chair that it came. This damn place came with, and I can't remove it. Otherwise, I get charged. Yes, that is a chair. Oh god, I'm drinking that cheap Russian 8% Baltika beer, and it's absolute tops. I have no idea what we're talking about. Can I get a link? I don't know how to fucking do it now. I actually can't recreate it. There you go. Was that good enough? I feel fucking awkward doing that. Anyway, we're back in lockdown, by the way. How's your lockdown going, Devine? Your 5-day lockdown. Totally gonna get extended again, by the way. I want a European woman in my life. From where? From which area of Europe are we talking? Are you talking like a babushka Russian doll lady, or are we talking like, I don't know, fucking... No, you know what? That's the only type of European woman I can think of off the top of my head. Number 1, go to Countdown. Number 2, buy cheapest high-end beer. Number 3, live or dies and you have to get in the Forever box. I mean, that's really just a speed run of life, right? That's just a speed run strat right there. There's so much shit on your screen to do anything with this screenshot. Let me give you a better angle. There you go. Is that good enough? Fucking piece of shit making me stand up. Bullshit. Fucking... Oh. And it turns on the fan every time, by the way. You should try a Lithuanian woman. I totally imagine Lithuanian women just to be babushka Russian dolls. A British slag. You know what? True. Wait, no, you're right. They're not European anymore. Oh, wow. Swedish and Italian. I mean, I just imagine they're all the same. Like, they all just look like my grandmother. Like, they all look the same, they all sound the same. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, we're back in lockdown. Oh my god, people are going insane. So there's an area in Sydney called Bankstown. It's where all the Lebanese people are. And so, okay, if you don't know this, I regrettably am, like, half Lebanese background. And I never tell anybody that. Because I fucking hate it. Because the people who are Lebanese, or at least the people who are Lebanese in Australia, are really fucking cringe, in my opinion. And so they are going crazy because a lot of them are construction workers, and they're going crazy right now because that whole area, not only is it in lockdown, you can't leave to even go to essential work. They stopped construction in Sydney for the next, like, 2 weeks. So construction is completely halted. So all these people have no work whatsoever. And I'm sure that they'll get, like, monetary benefits, but the fact is that they have to apply for it, and going through this thing called Centrelink, which is what we have in Australia, it always fucking sucks dick. So it's just a big fuckfest, and so people have actually what do you call it, like protested in the streets and been arrested for it. That's all I was YouTubing after I got home, honestly, because it's fucking hilarious. And then on that note, I did tell you guys in Discord that I actually shouted at somebody in Arabic today. I don't speak Arabic, but because of my Lebanese background, I grew up hearing Arabic a lot, and hearing Arabic, for whatever reason, I can understand it to an extent when it's spoken to me, but I can't speak it back. So this Arabic guy came in, and he just wasn't making any sense whatsoever. I could not fucking understand him. Anyway, I used Google Translate to like figure out what country he's from and like try to give him some sort of contract, because he was asking for 2 phones, but he didn't want to buy them outright. So he wanted to sign them up on contracts, but then he didn't really understand the process of a contract, and he didn't really understand that he had to have a good credit check, history, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, I did the credit check. He failed it. If you fail a credit check for a phone contract, there's just unfortunately nothing I can do. You have to either buy the phone outright and do a prepaid SIM card, or visit another carrier. He went ballistic at me. He started shouting at me, like in Arabic as well. He called me a donkey. And so, I don't know what it was, but in the moment, I just went, khalas, which is stop. And I just like told him to get the fuck out. And then he started swearing at me. I could understand what he was saying. And then I said it like under my breath, but a little bit loud so he could hear it. I said kisimmak, which is fuck your mother, basically. And then he got really mad and he left. It was great. It was really invigorating. It's all manufactured to weed out the rioters and dissidents. Yeah, I mean, I don't fucking know. The fact that we're in lockdown again, and it's ultra strict, doesn't impact me in the slightest. Like, literally, it doesn't impact me, even though retail is supposed to be closed. I'm in retail, but lo and behold, my company finds a way around it and does.
I might not say that you're big PP
and collect,
but you know you're big PP in my heart. You're big PP in my soul. That you're big PP all up inside of me. You know.
You really had to interrupt me with the big PP, huh? Thank you for that shout out for Sam. How are you doing, that one, black guy? Writing is based. You have to break down the idea that laws are equivalent to a real moral system. I mean, true, but I'm of the opinion that why does it all fucking matter? I don't like the lockdown, don't get me wrong. I think that it's doing a lot more bad than it is good, in my opinion. And I can get into all of that if we really want to, but I'm gonna explain it really poorly. And that's the beauty of DeeZie TV. But at the same time, why does it all matter? Why do I care? It doesn't affect me in the slightest. And as you all know, the world revolves around me. So I don't think it's important at all. I just wait till the fucking 30th of July. Who gives a shit? Let's all fucking ruin the economy and I don't know. Who cares? Damn, I can taste the salt tonight. Australia's on lockdown again. Yes, Cousin Coy. Or at least Sydney is. I don't know if Queensland is. I know that Melbourne is. Is it all of Victoria or is it just Melbourne, Devine? They're in a 5-day lockdown. I'm in a lockdown for the foreseeable future. It's just never going to fucking end at this point. So, who gives a fuck? I don't go outside anyway, and it doesn't affect me in the slightest because I have to go to work anyway. I have to go to work. The first thing when I heard Auntie Gladys or whatever the fuck she's called, the Prime Minister. No, not Prime Minister. The lady who runs New South Wales. I don't fucking know what she is. The first thought that I had in my mind was, hell yes, I don't have to come into work, and there's nothing that they can do about it. And then, a minute later, I was like, there's gonna be something that they're gonna do about it. They are totally gonna come up with a fucking loophole, and lo and behold, 10 minutes after that, loophole explained, I still have to come into work. Fuck my life. Like, if I could just sit here getting money for 2 weeks, that would be great. That would be great. I would just abuse the shit out of that system and just work on Twitch. I would just fucking stream all day. I would work on my reviews, my Final Fantasy review, my Spider-Man review, my Harry Potter review. I would just watch YouTube all day. I would, like, swing my hand, like, all night. I don't know why I'm doing this, but emphasis, you know? Well, here's the thing, Cousin Koi. I'm not super essential. What it is it's supposed to be super essential workers like police, healthcare, groceries, etc. In fact, they specifically say that electronics, which is essentially what I do.
Cousin Koi Drift subscribed with Prime.
Thank you for the Prime. Appreciate that, man. Even though I don't need it because I'm apparently essential. Fucking dude. How do I explain this? Like, they literally said on the news that I don't have to go into work, and even if my company forces me to go into work, they can be fined $10,000. Yet here we are, because they have a loophole called click and collect, which basically means I'm a glorified customer care agent for the next 2 weeks. So I now have to take phone calls from customers saying, my internet don't work, and I'll be like, I don't fucking know how to fix that. I just work in retail. And then I'll be like, yeah, this line is for click and collect only, and then they're gonna tell me to go fuck myself for the next 2 weeks. So that's great. Let me catch up on chat. No, I do have to go in. So what it's going to be is I have to go into a closed store in an open mall. I know. Fucking amazing. They just big-brained the system. Let's fuck up the living standards of everyone here, just, instead of just patrolling borders properly. Fucking true. Summit played Final Fantasy 14, he leveled up to 20. Bitch, get on my level, I'm level 70, Summit. Yeah, I just half-dabbed because I couldn't be bothered to actually do the whole thing. I went out and did what I had to do today and didn't wear a mask. Everyone can suck my dick. I love it. Because it's about government authoritarianism and conditioning the average citizen to be subservient. I don't know how to read. Premier, yes! Premier. The Premier Minister, or whatever the fuck she is. Auntie Gladys, that's what I'm going to call her from now on. Essential workers selling phones. Well, that's the thing. I can understand us being essential for one and one reason only. If you have to do a SIM replacement, and what that means is, let's say that for whatever reason your phone stops working, you just don't get service at all, you can't do anything about it. Usually what people would do in a situation where they can't come into the store is they would call customer care and they'd be like, hey, I waited fucking 40 minutes for you to answer the phone to tell me go into the store, which is what they will do. And then they'll come into the store and then I'll be like, here's a SIM card, we put it into the phone and then it fixes their problem. So that's the only reason. Although I did skip a step, which was they come into the store without their ID and then I have to say, bring your ID. And so they then shout at me and then they go and get their ID and then they come back and then they fix their phone. Not before telling me to go fuck myself, of course. So, you know, essential. Do I work for Assyrian? I cannot say who I can neither confirm nor deny where I do work. It rhymes with no, I can't say that either because then you'll fucking know. I'll say it in Discord though. I don't really give a shit about telling people where I work, but it actually says in my contract that I'm legally not allowed to say where I work on any social media. So Discord's not really social media though, so I can probably say it there. All these essential folks should have striked or done more serious stuff at the height of the pandemic. If you try and strike now, the lockdown isn't even necessary. So they did do protests. They also had... So because construction workers or something aren't able to work, it impacts truckers. And so truckers literally have no work for the next 2 weeks. So what they did was they... I really like this. I would do the same if I was a trucker. They just fucking parked on the harbor bridge. And just caused massive traffic delays today. It was great. Like they had a full convoy just parked on the bridge. It's great. World's gone mad. I quit thinking about piecing out to some remote backwater, just raising rabbits or whatever. That would be nice, honestly. Although rabbits smell, and I think they do a lot of shits. You don't have to go in though. Tell them that you don't feel safe for health reasons. So, Cousin Koi, I actually have said that already. So, I know that this... Okay. I have to be careful because there's one person who watches my stream that I work with. And if he takes this to fucking my workplace, that's gonna be bad. But whatever, I'm gonna say it anyway. So, I have asthma, but I don't really feel... like it would impact me that badly. I guess, like, I don't fucking know. Like, if I did get COVID, I'd probably die. But, like, I don't know. So I do have asthma. I don't think it's, like, horrible asthma because I haven't had an asthma attack in, like, 4 or 5 years. But I have genuinely already used that as an excuse and told that to the regional manager. And she was like, okay. She just fucking did nothing about it. Like, I still have to come into work. Like, there was no follow-up. I followed up, like, 3 or 4 times on that. And so, like, I got, like, 1 or 2 days off. But that was because the store had a casual COVID case come into the store for a moment. And so, it all lined up. And everybody in the store had to take, like, I don't know, like, 2 or 3 days off. And get tested. So, I don't know. I've literally given the I have asthma excuse. I guess I still have the I don't feel well excuse under my belt, but, or like I don't feel safe. But I don't know, like, another thing that really concerns me about this shit, okay, put it this way. Today, I know that they're not gonna do this because they changed their mind on how they're gonna do this a million times today. But before we knew what we were going to do with this whole click and collect thing, they sent out a survey and they were like, what would you rather do in the next 3 days? Work anyway, take annual leave, and, you know, like, take leave out of your annual leave, or just take the days off but don't get paid. So I have a feeling this is the type of company that we're talking about where they won't cover me if I did say that I don't feel safe. Now, I have talked to them about COVID leave, and apparently you get 2 weeks. It is a legit type of leave now that has been enforced, but I think I'm genuinely already a week into that. And then what I worry about is, okay, so this is going to be a 2-week thing. What if I get to my, you know, like, through my 1 week left of COVID leave? Are they just not going to fucking pay me? Because if they don't pay me, I'm screwed. I don't have more than like $100 in my bank account at all times, anytime. So, like, is that the point where I need to start getting benefits from the government? Is that the point where I need to start talking to Centrelink? It's all fucking too stressful. Like, honestly, at this point, I might as well just go into work. And if I get COVID, I get COVID. Fuck it. Doesn't matter. Telecom fucking sucks, bro. I worked at Sprint, had to scam old ladies. Hate to tell it to you, dude, but there are very few in Australia who agree with you. The populace has shown time and time again they don't mind an authoritarian government. Yeah, fucking, I know, but that's the thing. I don't care enough to express my opinions except for in my little corner of the internet. I'm not like a friendly Geordies who does good job, like good work, and good on him. He's very informed, but that's the thing. Like, I'm not very well informed on this stuff, and so I just don't really like. I'm not gonna go out of my way to tell people, you know, you should do this, you should do that, and this sucks, that sucks. Like, I just don't care enough. It doesn't affect me, but if I got COVID, I'd probably die. Yeah, quote of the night. That's a genuine health risk. They can't fire you and cannot have someone try and take it to corporate. Thank you for the follow, Charlie. How you doing? I don't know. Let me read up on more comments here, and then I'll address that. In the States, you get like 12 weeks of unpaid leave. Wait, what? Why the fuck is there even a lockdown if you guys are vaccinated? We're not vaccinated. Like, if I'm not mistaken, you can express interest in getting vaccinated, but if you're under a certain age, they'll just reject you. Take the government for all they are worth. Well, honestly, like, I guess another thing is I could just simply not go to work for the next 2 weeks. Let's say that I just don't show up tomorrow. I'm just like, I'm scared I will die, asthma, or more realistically, you know, because I'm a bitch. Anyway, and so we just have that as the excuse. I don't get paid, but then I call send a link and I'm like, hey, I'm not getting any money and I need to pay the rent. My biggest scare about that is what if they just turn around and say, nah, can't help you. Because I have seen a lot of people actually be rejected for legit claims that should be accepted, which is fucked. My point is, you cannot negotiate or debate with the government because they are a monopoly on violence. All you can do is deprive them of taxation revenue, which has two options. One, break the law, or Blake the law, because my name is Blake. And don't... that was a horrible joke. And don't pay taxes and go to prison or to move somewhere else. Well, here's the thing. I don't know how to say your name, so I'm just going to call you Millimeter. Millimeter, I do want to move somewhere. I want to move, like, I've been wanting to fucking move for, like, the past 10 years to a different country or to somewhere different. I've been wanting to move to Melbourne, which is a horrible idea now, but I've been wanting to move to Melbourne for, like, the past 5 years because I didn't think overseas was realistic. But I have, like, 3 destinations that I feel are relatively realistic. The most realistic being New Zealand. The next most realistic would be America because I have friends there, but that is also a very scary move to make. Or the most unrealistic, but was realistic at one point because my girlfriend was, my ex-girlfriend now was from there, Japan. But yeah, none of that's happening right now. Oh god. Lockdown again. Where are you from? Here in New Zealand. Hey, there you go. We haven't had a lockdown in like 6 months and it was 2 days long. Dude, so I'm in Sydney, my man. I would love to be back in New Zealand. I was in Auckland about 2 years ago and it was like... I've heard bad things about Auckland compared to the rest of New Zealand. I still fucking loved it. I still thought it was so cool. Why don't you live with your parents? I'd live in constant fear if I had $100 in my account. Because... Okay, do you want the long story or the short story? Let me catch up on chat, but tell me what you want. Blaking the law, Shake and Blake, baby. Oh, hell yeah. I don't know about Australia, but Shake and Blake. I can get work visas in Canada with my British citizenship. So I can do the same thing. If I'm not mistaken, it's a Commonwealth thing. I can go to Canada and I can go to England as well. But it's not worth since the states pay more. Okay, now I'll give you the long story. It all started when I turned 18. My mom said, get the fuck out. And I was like, no. Because, you know, why the fuck would why would I leave? I have a pretty good, this is a good gig right now. I'm just, like, I finished school. I'm not paying rent. I'm not working. I'm playing Skyrim every day because this was 2011. And, oh my god, I played so much Skyrim at the time. Anyway, Mom started charging me rent. She started charging me rent $400 a week. 400 Australian dollary dues, Australian pesos a week. Me being the naive and retarded person that I am, I didn't know that was a lot of money. Because I actually did have a job. So I worked many jobs in my teenage years. I worked at KFC and that's it. But I had a savings. In about 4 months, my savings was completely gone, and I was just playing Skyrim and WoW at the time, and also paying a World of Warcraft subscription as well. Anyway, as time moved on, I had no money. I went and got a job at Game, which was the competitor to EB Games, which basically I sold video games for, like on a casual basis. I sucked at it. It was my first retail job. That paid pennies, and even with that job, I was still not able to pay the rent. So after that, I got a job at this place called Nespresso, full-time job to be able to keep up with my rent. It wasn't until I was 21 or 22, roughly, that I realized I could look at other places to live. And so I started looking around. And all these places were so much cheaper. I was like, fuck, why don't I move out? Anyway, Mum basically begged me not to leave. I'll lower the rent. I blah blah blah. I did not have a good relationship with my mother at this time. But she didn't want me to leave because she thought that I wasn't ready. And I wasn't. I was not ready. I met this guy named Finn at my workplace, and he was like, I'm moving out of my place to be with my girlfriend. Do you want to take my room? It is only $200 a week. I was like, fuck yeah, I would love to do that. So I moved into this place. There's another story about this place that involves ghosts, but maybe I'll tell that a little bit later. But anyway, moved into this place, moved out of home, and I pretty much gave no notice. I just moved out. In fact, on the day that I started moving out all my shit, Mom came home. I didn't expect her to be home. And she was like, what the fuck are you doing? I was like, I'm not talking to you because we were fighting, we were butting heads. It was at this moment that I stopped talking to my mother for about 6 months. And yeah, that was mainly because she was overcharging the fuck out of me. And yeah, that's how I moved out. I guess it wasn't as long of a story as I thought it would be. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Well, okay, so it was just my mom. She has a husband named Tom, different Tom to the Tom that we have in mod, in the mod team. But yeah, she was not. How do I put it? I love my mom. I have a really good relationship. Well, I have a better relationship with my mom right now than I did when I was a kid. And I can see now as an adult that a lot of the things that she did before weren't as bad as what I thought they were. But even as an adult, thinking back and talking and speaking out loud to other people, getting their opinions on things, and just really revising the whole situation. Yeah, she was kind of shit. And yeah, in my opinion, kind of greedy. Especially, like, case in point, $400 a week. Now, to give you an idea of how much that is in Australian dollars, I currently live in a studio apartment that is a shitbox. Like, it is tiny. And I pay $295 a week. So yeah, she was overcharging me, like, overcharging the fuck out of me. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. That's the reason I don't live there. Also, she has shit internet at her house, and I wouldn't be able to stream if I lived there. I've had to go and look after the dog on multiple occasions because they just, oh my god, they just fucking go on holidays, or like they leave and then they don't know what to do with the dog, and they're like, hey Blake, can you just come over and fucking like not stream for like 3 days while you look after our dog that snores really loudly and is really annoying, and then you have to feed him and walk him and blah 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 blah. As you can tell, I'm really salty today. I like that dog. He's very cute, but there's also a story about that fucker that I might tell a little bit later. What would you like to hear next? The ghost story or the dog story? Let's create a story here, chat. Let's go down paths. What would you prefer? And hello, Cal says, how you doing, dude? My mom tried that, but I just went to live with my grandparents. It really sucks that happens, because as long as you live with your family, it's easy to be financially well off. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm really envious of people who do live with their parents, especially people who don't have to pay rent, because being the type of person that I am, or at least I feel like I am right now as an adult, if I was living with my mom and she wasn't charging me rent, I would offer to pay for utilities that I use. For example, half the groceries. For example, the internet. Like, I'm very envious of that, but at the same time, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Moms can be crazy. I came home from school and started looking for work online. She got really worried I was just moving back in forever, and then when I moved out like 2 weeks later, she freaked like she'd never seen me again. Or she'd never see you again. I repeat, mums be cray, I think is normal. I think so too, but at the same time... Okay, maybe another quick story. Okay, how do I explain this? I came from an era where I'm a boomer, chat, so I didn't have a smartphone until after school. I didn't have a phone until I was in year 11 in high school, and that phone was a fucking flip phone. Mind you, in year 11, that would have been 2009, so iPhones were definitely out by then. Anyway, I had a fucking flip phone. The first PC that I bought was a laptop that I bought off my grandfather, who overcharged me. Are you seeing a pattern here? Are you seeing a pattern here? He charged me like $700 for a shitty fucking Acer, and it wasn't even good. I could barely run RuneScape on it, dude. Anyway, that was my first PC. That was the first computer that I ever bought. And I would play World of Warcraft on the home computer because I couldn't do it on the laptop. The way that I was able to play it on the the home computer, the one in the office, was whenever my mum was asleep or whenever my mum was at home, I would jump onto the home computer, standard stuff. I feel like every kid would have had to do that, or at least like some point in their life would have sneakily like played something on a computer that they're not supposed to, or like jacked off to porn. Maybe that was just me. Maybe not actually, looking at you guys. You fucking weird. But anyway, I would play World of Warcraft sneakily, and there was one time where I was playing WoW. My mom was asleep in the lounge room, and Tom was on the phone with me. I remember this so fucking vividly because I was in Booty Bay, and I was running around doing quests, and I remember just hearing Mom go, like, wake up, realize that I'm on the computer, and just go... fucking T-Rex screaming, and I will never forget Tom's reaction to that, because he thought I was fucking dead. Like, he thought I was dead, man. Like, I don't know, man. It's scary. It's scary shit. My mom's insane. Anyway, So you're paying over $1,000 a month for a small apartment. You're getting scammed hard. Well, I'm paying $1,000 a month for utilities as well. Like the $295 a week includes electricity, includes my internet, includes my water, etc., etc. But yeah, Australia is just fucking expensive. All right, I'm done with that joke. Oh, good shit, good shit. Good shit. You should do copious amounts of steroids and become a Chinese ad model. Yeah, how did you know I was Chinese? Anyway, how is everybody going? I talked a lot just then. I'm so sorry if that was annoying for some of you, but you know what? Fuck 'em. Fuck you. Fuck you if you hated that. I loved it. I still have 2 stories in the bank. Ghost story, and what was the other one? Dog story. What would you prefer? Otherwise, I'll just shut up. I get it. I get it. You guys don't really enjoy the stories. It's all good. It's fair enough. Can you still clip that? Yeah, you can go back and clip it. Oh, hell yeah. Thank you for the bits. Thank you. Let's do a poll. Let's do a poll. Story, me. Dog story, ghost story. 1 minute on the clock. In the chat, poll is up. And while that poll's going, I can tell you guys about my weight loss journey. We are almost there, chat. I am almost under 100 kilos. Pog chat. I will be pogging tomorrow if I am under 100. If I'm under 100, I'm going to be so happy. Have you heard about long-term fasting? Is that the water fasting one? Or is that the one that I'm currently doing? Because I don't know what it's called. You know what, Devine? I'm not even memeing when I say this. I reckon I am under 100 kilos. It's just I have shit in me that hasn't come out yet. Because I swear, since I started doing this diet, I haven't shat in like a week. I shit once a week at this. Before, I would shit like 2 times, 3 times a day. Like, that's because I'm putting a lot of shit in my body. But like now, I don't fucking shit. I don't fucking shit. You mix electrolytes into the water and it's usually a 3 to 7 day fast or more. Fuck me, dude. That's insane. I have heard of that, but I didn't know that you had to do electrolytes or anything like that. So what I heard it was a 7-day thing where you just drink water. That's all you're allowed to do. I don't think I could do that. Because I can, the longest I've gone without food is just over a day. But I don't think I can do a full week. Like, I realized this the other day. I don't have to eat. There's a lot of times where I eat and I'm not actually hungry, and that's, I'll get into the diet in a second. That's a big part of the diet right now. But I feel like, okay, don't take this out of context, but I feel like I just want something in my mouth. You know? Do you get me, chat? Does anybody else feel the same? How did I know that was gonna happen? You lose like 0.7 pounds a day. How many kilos is that, or grams? Do I drink enough water? No. I do not drink enough water. I probably drink like 1.5 liters a day. I think I need to drink like 3 apparently. That's like a healthy amount. You need electrolytes past 24 hours or you get headaches. Shit, really? Okay. I've done 3 days with nothing, it was fine. Turns out you kind of, you kind of worry you'll die and then you just don't and it's fine. Well, okay, this is one thing. The way that I lose my weight, so if you don't know my weight loss journey, I've gone up and down on frequent bases. I went from 70 kilos back in 2016 to 140 kilos in 2020 to 90 kilos in December of 2020 to 115 kilos in, I think it was 2 months ago? 3 months ago. Yeah, in April. And back down to 105 in the beginning of this month. And now I'm 100 flat. So, like, I'm up and down. I don't know why my weight fluctuates so badly. I don't know if it's something to do with my metabolism or maybe I'm just fucked up. But my weight fluctuates a lot. Anyway, the way that I do it is, the way that I lose my weight, I just stop eating. I don't eat enough calories in my day, and I know that's supposedly dangerous, but I eat enough calories to sustain myself, to give me fuel, but I don't eat too much. I eat 1,500 calories in the day, or at least I limit myself to that. Where am I going with this? There's a lot of times in the past month, as an example, where I have eaten and forced myself to eat because I know I'm not hungry, but I know I need to eat to give myself that fuel. But if I do it for a week, I don't know, how do I explain what I'm trying to say? I feel like I can't not eat for a week, even though I know that I'm not going to feel necessarily hungry. There's times where my stomach is rumbling, really, really aching, and I'll just not eat for the rest of the day. It doesn't bother me. But then there's other times where...
Becca Bears subscribed.
Thank you for the sub, Becca. 13 months, damn. Thank you. There's other times where, it'll be the end of the night. This is when I was 140 kilos especially. It'll be the end of the night, and I'll just eat. Even though I'm not, my stomach's not aching or anything, it's just because, I'm used to eating at that time, or I just feel like I need to eat for, stress or whatever the fuck it is. I don't know, it's hard. God damn. Let me catch up on chat, because I kind of stopped paying attention again. Okay, so 2 liter water, 1 tablespoon of salt. I have heard the 1 tablespoon of salt thing. 0.5 tablespoons or so of potassium chloride. Then 0.5 to 1 tablespoon baking soda. But the baking soda is optional. Then drink as much water as you want. How much water do you have to... Or, can you drink before drowning? Because, you can drown yourself through drinking too much, right? I've heard that is a legitimate thing. Fasting is sustainable. It's just you have to get the cycle right. If you massively overeat 4 days and 3-day fast 1 week, it's sustainable. For instance, HGH increases to prevent muscle loss, stuff like that, and I don't know how to say that word. Just generally. General longevity benefits. Okay, so this is another thing. With my diet right now, I am forcing myself to only eat once a day because I have heard exactly that. Not gonna lie, I heard it on the fucking Joe Rogan podcast, but the longevity benefits is really what inspired me to do that. I don't even know the full facts about it, but hey, if Joe Rogan says it, undereating is way worse than fasting. Well, okay, again, it's not really undereating because I'm eating 1,500 calories a day. Fasting has a hormonal profile to not fuck up your muscle. Can I have your fat, is what I'm getting at. Oh, you're 63 kilos and 5'12". Is 5'12" a thing? I thought it goes up to 5'11" and then 6 foot. I don't know how feet works. Anyway. Becca, how are you? Thank you for the sub. Again, I feel like I just glossed over that. I'm so sorry. When you fast, you become less hungry because there's no insulin response or ghrelin, hunger-related hormone, being secreted? I don't fucking know. I'm gonna stop reading now. If you want good studies on this, check out Dr. Jason Fung. You know what? Can you post that in my Discord? Legitimately, I might actually have a read at work tomorrow when I am doing nothing all fucking day, because I do have interest in it. Honestly, man, you're looking like you're in a good place with your weight right now. I feel like that's the camera. I maybe this is just me being very critical of myself, but I feel like that is just the camera. I'm looking at myself right now in the camera, I look good. But I look at myself in the mirror or, just look at videos of me back when I was 70 kilos and you see a big difference. I think I have an example, actually. Did I delete my example? I think I deleted my example, actually. Fuck. No, I have an example somewhere. Also, I feel like I just glossed over the whole dog story thing. Because I know that won the vote. We'll get to it when I get to it. Yeah, I think I deleted that picture. Sag. If you want to see what I looked like when I was 70 kilos, I've shown it too many times on streams, like, to go back and look at it again. Go into my videos, go into my highlights, and then just scroll all the way fucking 6 or 7 years back. Yes, by the way, I have been streaming that long. I suck at streaming. Just go scroll all the way back, and you'll see. Like, you can see that this right fucking here, I don't have any of this when I'm 70 kilos. This actually goes down. Anyway. 1,500 is pretty low for a 100 kilo lad. But that's the thing, like, I don't know how it all works, but I feel like I'm not supposed to be eating more than 1,500 calories in my day. Like, I'm 100 kilos right now, but that's because, like, that's not my natural body weight. My natural body weight is, and always was, 80 to 90 kilos until I started overeating. I feel like we got the long dog story. Wait, oh yeah, okay, yeah. Let me talk about the dog story. I'm getting fucking distracted as shit today. Dog story. Basically, there was a point where I moved out. Continuing on from when I moved out, right? So I moved into this place. It was a fucking crack den. Again, ghost story coming later. We'll skip that for now. I ended up moving out because it fucking sucked. It fucking sucked. That place was horrible. I moved out into my, at the time, girlfriend's place. Now, we lived together for about 6 to 8 months or so, from what I can remember. And towards the end of our time living with each other, she wanted to get a dog. I started looking up places. The relationship felt a little bit serious at the time, so I was like, okay, let's get a dog. If I'm going to be living with you for the foreseeable future and this is a serious thing, why not? I love animals. I like dogs. I can look after one. I go and get a dog. We spend a day. We found this one dog in this fucking, like, town a million miles away, and I just fucking, like, did it because I'm very spontaneous when it comes to these types of purchases. I am horrible when it comes to that because I will just buy things that I like and I don't think about it. Anyway, bought the dog. On the way home, my girlfriend was getting jealous of the fucking dog because I was holding it and giving it love because it was a fucking puppy and it was like 10 weeks old and it was scared because we were on the train going home. Anyway, she actually got fucking jealous of the dog. It's funny that I like, looking back on it now, it's actually, at the time I thought it was ridiculous, and now I think it's just as ridiculous. Anyway, by the way, I didn't know what was wrong in the moment when she was getting mad at me on the fucking train ride home, but then when we got home, she fucking, like, yelled at me, and she was like, blah, 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 blah. The next day, I was like, okay, can you tell me what was up with that? And she admitted that she was jealous of the dog. The next month was really hard because she loved the dog, and I'm not kidding. This is how vain she was as a person. This was a great relationship, but now that I'm not in that relationship, I can honestly, like, dissect it and tell you that she was a fucking horrible person. She loved that dog. except for when it shat and when it was crying. When it, like, basically she palmed all the responsibility onto me. This was her idea to get the dog, by the way. I was like, okay, fine, whatever. Like, I like this dog, and like, I love this dog. It's my dog. Looked after it, built a bond with it. The second, it was I should mention what actual breed it was. So it was a terrier. It was a, what's the fucking breed exactly? Do you know the dog from Frasier? It was that dog. It was a Jack Russell Terrier. Jesus Christ, I forgot the name of the breed. And we named it Rit because, I don't know, I liked the name Rit. No, I actually have a story for that name as well. So if you ever played Guild Wars 2, there's a character called Ritlock, and so I took that name and I, like, shortened it to Rit because then we could call it Ritz, which is a biscuit in Australia, and then... Fuck, I'm like ultra distracted today. Holy shit. Anyway, looked after the dog. As a Jack Russell Terrier, as a puppy, its ears were like that, floppy. She loved that so much, but then the second they stood up, she disowned it. When I say disowned it, she hated that dog. She didn't want to be associated with that dog. And then other things came up in the relationship. She cheated, which fucking sucks, but it is what it is. And we broke up. So I moved back in with my mom. And yeah, my mom didn't like the dog either. She hated the dog so much because, okay, with reason this time, the dog was not really well trained. I could have done a better job training it. I loved the dog. The dog would listen to me, but it would never listen to anybody else. Nobody else. It ate PowerPoint plugs, socks. It was fast as fuck, boy, and you could not catch it if it was doing something naughty. But then the second I came into the room and I snapped my fingers, it listened to me and only me. It slept on my head, for fuck's sake. So I had a really nice and special bond with this dog. My mom hated the dog so much, she started pressuring me to move out. Now, funnily enough, the building that I'm living in right now is the first place that I inspected. And I was rejected because I had the dog. I applied and they were like, I'm sorry, you don't fit the bill, even though I did fit the bill, but the fact is they weren't accepting animals. I started looking at places that specifically are friendly to animals, and you might find if you ever move to Sydney, that is nearly fucking impossible for whatever reason, even if you're looking at a house. They just don't like animals, they don't like dogs. Unless you own the place, you probably cannot own a dog. It got to the point where it became pretty much so stressful because Mum was pressuring me to move out, and I couldn't find a place that would accept me and this dog, that I had to give it away. And so my mom found a lady who posted an ad saying that she was looking for a dog for her family. And this lady showed up that afternoon, and I was forced to give the dog away. Now here's where the story gets really fucking interesting, because remember, we're not talking about my old dog. We're talking about the family's dog, the current dog. Because chat, guess what happened a week later? After telling me time and time and time again to move out because they do not like the dog. And whenever I questioned them on why they do not like the dog, okay, valid point, it was a naughty dog. But they weren't ready for a dog because our previous family dog died. It was hit by a car about a year before this. A week later, they come home with a dog. And that's the dog story. Anyway, Hunter x Hunter is not the best. Can I get a timeout on H2O, please? How dare you? Have you not watched Hunter x Hunter? It is a fucking masterpiece. Alright, let me read up on chat. Endo, how you doing, dude? I've never heard DeeZie talk about his ex. Okay, do you want ex stories or ghost stories next? How the fuck can you get jealous because of a dog? So it was getting, she was getting so jealous of the dog because I was giving it love. And she was used to being, not pampered, but like, I would show her a lot of attention, a lot of physical touch. That was her love language, as they call it. And because I wasn't showing her any of that and I was showing the dog love language, yeah, I was like fucking loving on that dog all train ride home. She actually got jealous of it. I couldn't believe that when she said that to me, because that dog to me was our dog. It was like, you know, that was a sign of our relationship really building and being strong, connected. And she fucking disowned it. Actual bitch. My wife has never once shown an ounce of genuine jealousy about the parrot, to which I am eternally bonded. It's such a big flag, eh? Honestly, like, it is though. Like, we can joke about it, like you say, but I cannot believe somebody would be that jealous or upset over an animal. Like a bond between a human and an animal. Like, I could never be in a relationship. If I ever get an animal again, like a pet, and I build that sort of bond, I could never entertain a relationship. Even if I started the relationship first, I could never entertain that relationship beyond that point if they were jealous or if they were upset about the dog. Like, that's my new borderline. Like, you don't like the dog, you're out. Also, fuck cats. It wasn't a rat dog. It was actually quite a beautiful dog, in my opinion. In fact, I think I've got a picture of him on Instagram. I'm not telling any stories, Devine. Yet. Well, Cal says you clearly haven't played Final Fantasy XIV online yet. All right, so this was Rit. This was Rit. Are you ready? This was my boy. That was my little boy. My guy. Such a fucking cute dog, man. And I had to give him away. Every time I see this, it's so sad. Actually so sad. And then this was Caesar. This is even sadder, chat, because... Okay, I'll give you a quick story about Caesar. So, Caesar was our first family dog. Actually, no, scratch that. We had a few family dogs, but not with the current family, if that makes sense. So, my mom has married 3 times now. We had... Okay, here are all my family dogs. We had Dex, who was my first dog, who I loved that dog so much. He was a Border Collie cross Kelpie dog. Fucking majestic as fuck dog. And his owner, who was my mom's husband at the time, left and took him with him. Then immediately after that, we had Max. And Max was this breed, the King Charles Cavalier.
And Max sucked. He was he was probably the worst of them all. He was the kindest dog, but he would fuck everything. Like he would hump everything. The toys, the couch, the legs. Like he was just always humping. And not only that, he pissed and shat everywhere. He was never properly toilet trained. And we had to give Max away because Mom did what I was trying to do and moved into a place with me and my sister that didn't allow dogs. And so eventually we were caught because I would be the one to take Max on walks. And one day I took him out for a walk and I was caught by somebody who lived in the building, and we were basically outed. And so we had to get rid of Max. And then after Max came Caesar. And this is Caesar right here. And Caesar was the first family dog in terms of the current family. Me, my sister, my mom, and Tom. And he lived for about 6 or 7 years. He was a very, very kind dog. Very loving, very affectionate. It's actually scary how similar Caesar and Bailey, who is the current family dog, are. They're like pretty much the same dog, personality-wise. But Caesar, okay, so Tom would walk him, and he would be the only one to walk him without a lead. And Caesar died when I was living with my now ex. And I got the call in the afternoon after work. And my mom was crying, and I was like, oh God, something terrible has happened. And sure enough, they gave me the news that Caesar had died. And he was on a walk, and for some reason decided to run onto the street. I think he saw something, and like it was the first and last time he would ever do that, because he was so well trained when it came to walking without a lead that you could do it without question. Like he'd always stick by your side. But yeah, he saw something and just decided to run onto the street, and I think it was I don't know the details, but it wasn't. And when I say a truck, it wasn't like a big trucker truck. It was, what do you call it? Like a ute? A utility truck? It was like a ute that hit him. And so he died on impact. Anyway. And then, yeah, now we've got Bailey. Bailey's still alive, unfortunately. I like Bailey, but I harbor hate towards him for the fact that he's the replacement. He's a very cute dog, though. In fact, Bailey has an Instagram that my mom made me follow. That's Bailey right there. Fucking asshole. And he snores so loudly. Like, I had him in here, in this shoebox apartment. I swear to God, I could not fucking sleep. Because he was just, like, I'm a heavy sleeper, but I couldn't sleep with this dog in my room. It was horrible. Every problem you can list, you've listed can be fixed by not being poor. Thank you. Well, now's your time to subscribe. I'm kidding. Not really. But yeah, you're not wrong. Money could fix a lot of my problems. See, that's the thing. I often think about that, how people who are rich often say, you know, like, money doesn't solve everything and blah, 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 and I'm not gonna lie, I feel like if I ever won the lotto, or if I ever came by a lot of money, or like somebody, hint, hint, wanted to donate, hint, hint, $1 million, hint, hint, I would probably spend about 10K on fixing my life with all the problems that I've got, and then just put everything else away in like a savings account. I've thought about this so much, and there is nothing that I genuinely want to spend money on. I don't care about ever owning a house. I don't care about a car. I don't care about investments, because honestly, I wouldn't really need that much money anyway. If I had $1 million, I could probably survive off that for a good maybe 10 to 15 years. Like, I don't know. You have to plan your life for not being poor, and even then it's part of luck. No one is going to give you money, true, but... Anyway, go on. Everyone says just do what you love, and then ignores that, like, being poor sucks ass, and if you're poor, you're fucking over your kids, your future kids and family, because it makes them far more likely to be poor. I'd produce LSD. I'd spend $1 million on hookers and cocaine easy. Honestly, not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. There's some good escorts that I can set you up with. ScarletBlue.com, if I'm not mistaken. My God. Yeah, I don't know, man. Being poor sucks, but it has a lot to do with a lot of shit a lot of poor decisions on my part, and a lot of bad luck as well. Like, I know that I'm gonna gloss over the ghost story again, but for example, me having to take a loan to fucking move out last minute. That's a perfect example right there. I'm still paying that fucking loan back, by the way. Anyway. That's probably one story that I kind of don't want to get into, mainly because the person who it's about comes by my stream from time to time. It's so easy to not be poor if you have no rent, but it's luck. Wait, sorry, say it. What do you mean? It's so easy to not be poor if you have no rent? Then, well, okay, yeah, like living with parents who won't fucking charge you, because that's hard to come by in my experience. Let's be real, it was a holiday loan. I'm not gonna lie, Devine, half of it was because, and I don't regret this, don't get me wrong, I regret it for the monetary portion, sure, and like how I'm dealing with it now, but I'll never regret this for the experience alone. I used some of that loan money to go to Japan in 2019. And I am so fucking happy I did, because if I didn't do that, I would never have gone to Japan. Or at least, not in my 20s. Seemingly. Because, you know, COVID. Hello, Izzy. How you doing? Well, yeah, okay, so I've thought about my loan. If I can pay that off sooner rather than later, the money that I can save, even with, you know, the rent that I have to pay right now, I could actually make a fair bit of savings, like more than I ever have had in my life, in less than 6 months. Like, the way that I'm saving money right now, I could actually have like 10K in my pocket in 6 months. But that's mainly because I'm just like, I'm so, what's the word? Like, fixated on having something in my bank account whilst also having to pay rent, while also having to pay fucking healthcare, while also having to pay any subscriptions that I'm like paying for. I'm also have to pay this fucking loan. Like, that loan alone, if I didn't have to pay for that, I could make 10K easy in 6 months. You're playing Final Fantasy XIV. How are you enjoying it? What are you up to now? I am okay. I still have to go into work. Do you? I don't think you would, right? You can easily save 20k a year if you live with your parents. Then get exponential returns investing in it. And yeah, the shittier the job, the more you get pushed around because they know you're likely to get evicted. It's a hard time trying to manage money. It is a hard time trying to manage money, but yeah, I don't know, man. What do you reckon? Like, just ask my mom, hey ma, where's the meatloaf? No, hey ma, let me live at your place for a year, rent free, so I can like live my life. You reckon that's fair? You reckon that's a fair request that she'll accept? Just finish your first dungeon? Oh, awesome. Grandparents? There's no grandparents that I have that I could ask. My grandmother on my mom's side is insane. When I say insane, like senile, which is a sensitive topic. Like she's basically in a home, which really sucks, because she's like the nicest one, by the way. My grandfather on my mom's side died, which that was I was like, why didn't I already say this? I forgot to say at the end of the dog story. So that week, not only did my mom call me to tell me that the family dog had died, but a week later, I was starting my new job at my current workplace. It would have been my 3rd day, and I get a call just before my shift. Your grandfather has died. Yeah, so he's dead. And to be honest, that's another story. He's a cunt. He's like the worst person in the world, or was. So while it was sad in the moment, and while I did cry, and you know, like only manly tears, of course, but while I did cry and was sad about the whole situation, I did take the day off, and like he was a horrible person. He was a horrible person. He's the person that basically put me off of playing tennis professionally. So, yeah. Yeah, so those grandparents can't really ask. And then there are other grandparents that I have, and I'm not kidding, I have genuinely already asked. And they have said no. They are very nice grandparents, but so they're my dad's side. My dad left when I was less than 1 year old. And so I never knew that side of the family. I don't know those grandparents very well at all. Which was, okay, so I met them again when I was about 21, for the first time in like my life that I could remember. And I sat down with them, had lunch, like met them, talked to them. They were really, really lovely. They sat me down in the lounge room and showed me video footage of me as a kid speaking fluent Portuguese with them, which I can't speak Portuguese, by the way. So that was trippy as fuck. But yeah, so it was actually when I asked them that was when my mom kicked me out, with the dog. And so I asked for some help, and their excuse was, sorry, we don't have enough space because your dad is living with us right now. I was like, okay. And so I never pressed it. And now I haven't seen them in about 3 or 4 years because I just lost touch with them. And I don't feel like I could ever ask them to live with them, even on a temporary basis. I just don't think it would be appropriate or something that I ever could do. And also, I think, if I'm not mistaken, the last time I heard from speaking to my dad over the phone is my grandfather on that side has something wrong with his throat. Like, he actually had, like, I don't know what you call it. Like, he had, what the fuck is it called? Like, he has a thing to speak. He had a throat surgery because he smokes. Or he smoked when he was younger. And so, like, he had his voice box removed? I don't fucking know. Anyway, he can't speak like a normal person, which sucks. Too many ciggies, exactly. And then my grandmother on that side, if I'm not mistaken, is terminally ill. Yeah. So I feel like now would be a horrible time to be like, hey! Hey guys! Can I move back in? Or move in? It's never, not back in, but can I just move in? By the way, hi, remember me from like 4 or 5 years ago? Yeah, I guess point is, I don't really have anybody to ask that of, which sucks. No, not thinking of going back to live with mum, but talking about, you know, how poverty and like being poor happens, and like, okay, so just a quick recap. I don't know what it was like for you, Izzy, but I was paying rent when I was 18 to my mom, and it was more rent than what I would be paying. It's more rent than I'm paying right now. So basically, the idea is, if I didn't have to do that, would I have been able to live my life comfortably? Now, I will say, one thing that we haven't really covered is going through all this hardship. By the way, I've got a fork and I've been messing around with it. So if you see whatever this is, that's what this is. Anyway. So, I don't know, like, another thing is just living through this hardship maybe shaped me as a person. I don't know. I don't like thinking if I had lived comfortably up until now, how I would be as a person. Because I tell you one thing, living until I was 18, like, I didn't really have much growth in more than one sense of the meaning. Thank you for making that joke in advance, brain. Because, you know, I'm 5'6". That's the joke. Anyway, I between 18 to like 25, I want to say that's where I did my most personal growth, like my most mental growth. I gained a lot of street smarts, in my opinion. I gained a lot of respectable manners in the world, like social and just in general. Like, there's a lot of things that I feel like if I was me comfortable from 18 till now, I wouldn't do, and that would piss me off seeing. Like, okay, I'm not really explaining myself the way that I want to, but put it this way. It's like seeing a customer speak poorly to a retail consultant. And then I see that from my perspective, that guy's a dickhead. From his perspective, it's completely normal. I feel like I would be that dickhead if I was living comfortably. And so now that I have lived uncomfortably up until now, does that make sense? Like, I have that... I don't fucking know what I'm trying to say. I don't know the English words. English is my first language, by the way. I still live with my parents, but I pay half the bills in the house. God damn. Also, I'm really not liking the placement of this. It's like really in the way. Let's just chuck it there. Yeah, like, it's not just empathy, but it's skills like empathy that I have gained through hardship that I wouldn't have if I was living comfortably. Maybe that makes a little bit more sense. Like, can you imagine if you were $100,000 richer, even $100,000 richer than you are right now? How, as a person, do you think you would be? Do you think that would change you at all? Because I'd like to think that that wouldn't change me, but I have like a real, just like looking back at how I was as an 18-year-old, the immaturity level of me as an 18-year-old compared to what I am now, I think I would have been a fucking prick. I'm glad I'm not that bad. I'm glad I'm not that bad. Not really half. My brothers and I split it between us 3. Okay, so a third. Since Mum lost her job last year, we've been paying more. Well, yeah, that's okay. That makes a little bit more sense. See, for me, I don't know. This is a hard topic. Talking about it too much hurts my head. Anyway, what are we doing right now? We're just sitting in the dark. How are you, chat? Let's stop talking about me because this is very narcissistic of me. It doesn't matter. None athos matters. Karl Brutanana Lidovsky? Did I say that right? Brutanana Lidovsky. I don't know. Is that a Polish name? Is that a real person? Or is this a fucking meme that I don't know? It's fucking Aqua Teen Hunger Force. How the hell did I not know that's fucking Aqua Teen Hunger Force? Am I secretly getting memed? My life in a nutshell. God damn. Tell me that doesn't look like Uncle Joe. Wait, let me bring this up on images off screen, just in case.
It's time to stop!
Obviously, Uncle Joe's the better looking version. Somewhat. From a certain point of view. God damn. Don't fucking snitch on me, Sam. I swear to God. Wait, I shouldn't be on Instagram. That's gonna tits are gonna show up and I'm gonna get banned. I'll just come back to this screen so I can keep scrolling.
Now where did this bitch come from?
Hello. The fuck is that? If someone said I look like Carl from Alcatine Hunger Force, we would throw hands. I mean, you don't. But Uncle Joe does. I mean, to be fair, I kind of look like Carl as well. A younger and more vibrant Carl. With hair. See, Uncle Joe kind of, he's like the middle of me and Carl. Like, I'm young Carl. Uncle Joe is middle-aged Carl. And Carl is Carl. Present Carl. How's my food stash looking? Alright, let's... Hold. Alright, what do we have? 3 bananas. One ramen, 2 ramen. I bought these before I started the diet, by the way. More ramen. More ramen. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 ramen packets. More ramen. More ramen. More ramen. Two apples. Milk. Two slices of cheese. Half a chicken. Does this count? That's about it. Oh. And the Cajun BTS sauce. Thank you for the 25 bits, Devine. Appreciate it. I don't know why the TTS didn't work there. Get scammed. It should be on. Now, I will say, I can't get any rice because that's... So I guess my diet isn't really keto, but I'm trying to keep it keto. This, I'm not actually eating. I've eaten one of these in like the past month. I just have this as like a precaution if I can't go to the shops. And admittedly, like I said, I didn't actually buy these with the diet in mind. I bought these earlier before I started my diet. There you go. Ah. Yeah, I guess you just got scammed on the last one, huh? Get scammed. Yeah, it was probably the vote. Oh, it was probably because you said fuck, you fucking dickhead. Anyway. This has been a fun stream. What's your opinion, chat, on armpit hair? 777 never ends. Fucking hell! How many sevens? He got really excited at the end. 77777. Yeah, a strong finish, exactly. Good stuff. Let's see, who's streaming right now? I'm not gonna end my stream yet, don't worry. Although I do have work tomorrow at 9 a.m. Fuck me. Right, nobody worth rating except for glasses. Anyway. Where's Sassy? I thought she was gonna stream tonight. What a cunt. Who's adding me in DeeZie Die? Oh. God damn, that's a lot of stuff to read. I'll probably read that eventually. Oh, she's hung over. Okay. Weak. That's how you know that Sassy's old. Actual boomer. It's not because she doesn't know what a PogChamp is. It's because she can't fucking stream the day after drinking. Have a good one, Cal says, man. Always a pleasure having you, dude. You know what? Let's steal some content. Chat, would you like to give me some things to react to? Oh my god. Okay, can I tell you something, chat? While you're giving me stuff to react to? Okay, I used to work with this girl. She was from... Where was she? She was Thai, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, I did not like her in the slightest when I worked with her. She was very annoying. She was not very good at her job. And I didn't really think that she was so like too attractive either. Not that that matters, but you know, like it's context to the story. She friended me on well, not friended me, followed me on Instagram. You fucking dick.
Wheelchair symbol, 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 moon viewing ceremony, moon viewing ceremony, moon viewing ceremony. Moon viewing ceremony, 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 moon viewing ceremony.
Alright, it's fucking done. Hello, Mango! How's it going? I don't know what I was talking about before. That sucks. That was just like the biggest derail I think I've ever derailed. You going to bed now? Oh man, we've had a great stream, but dude, fair enough. Go to bed, and we'll see you another time. We were talking about wheelchairs and something about a ceremony. Anyway, no, I was talking about my former colleague. So she followed me on Instagram. I thought nothing of it. I sent a follow back. And for years, I didn't see her post, and I didn't really care. It's only recently, and I mean in the past 6 months, she started uploading booty pics. She, in every picture, is just so incredibly fit all of a sudden, and is just posting pictures of her ass. It's great. I really, I'm not gonna lie, chat, I feel like I dropped the ball here. Because, my god, I wish I was so much kinder to her before. You know what I mean? I made a horrible mistake. So what if she was shit at her job? She has booty pics. Still not very hot though, or at least not my taste. Anyway, yeah, moon ceremony, and we banned Devine as well, by the way, because he deserves to be banned. Honestly, he deserves to be permed. Oh, you know what I was thinking of the other day? So, I don't know if you remember this, but a month and a half ago or so, Nephew Quinn made a tier list of all the Nephew Network members. And I was thinking of doing another tier list. I was like, what should I do this tier list on? And then I remembered, because what set off that memory was I made a tweet, and it was a genuine question in order to debate people. What's a ratio? I genuinely don't know what a ratio is, chat. And so I posted what is a ratio on Twitter. And immediately we baited him. He came into my chat and he said this. And sure enough, everybody in the Nephew Network liked his comment and ratioed me. That's great. I got the engagement, so that's fine. That's fine with me. But here's the thing. It brought back a memory that he did this tier list about a month and a half, 2 months ago. And he put me in fucking, whatever the equivalent of his F tier was, which if I'm not mistaken was how am I not banned? First of all, why the fuck would Twitch ever ban me? I'm the most popular Lithuanian demographic streamer. Everybody in Lithuania knows who DeeZie TV is. All three people. for them to ban me, honestly. And what have I done? What have I done in the past that's ban worthy? I really don't know. 5. There you go, 5. I didn't even know it's grown that much. God damn. But yeah, like honestly, what have I done in the past that's worthy of a ban? So I feel like his list is quite invalid. Quite invalid indeed, and what the fuck? You shouting me out? Yeah, that was not a very good example. That was. I see what you did there, but do better next time. I really wish you could prompt specific clips, but obviously that would be impossible to do. Anyway, yeah, like maybe we need to update that tier list because I just really think that it's quite invalid, honestly. Also, I don't think it had Sam on the list, and I mean that's missing a triple S ranking right there. So I don't know. My list would just be, I don't know them. 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 Joey's an A. I don't know them. I don't know them. I don't know them. I don't know them. Uncle Joe's a D. I don't know them. I don't know them. I don't know them. I don't know them. And I don't know them. But I feel like it would be much better than the list that Quinn has made, because to have me in why isn't he banned? Can I get another example? Can you give me another shout out? Like, surely you would never want to ban this man. He wants to dye his hair pink for 100 subs, for fuck's sake. That's content right there. He has a code in his merch store for 10% off with the code PEASANT. What more do you want? Why would you ban this man? He's sponsored by Raid. Did you see that Raid alert? That Raid Shadow Legends alert? 50% ratio of my clips. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Sneeze. It turned into a yawn. What the fuck? My sneeze just turned into a yawn. My eyes just got really watery. I think my sneeze went into my eyes. That was the weirdest experience I've ever had. Ugh. Anyway. Now that I'm sitting up, maybe we should actually play something. What is there to do? I could do the gold saucer in Final Fantasy, I guess. Because the lotto is due right now. We can view the lottery and see if we won. I don't really know what else we could do. We didn't get Enter the Matrix working, unfortunately. So I need a new retro game. We've beaten Harry Potter and Spider-Man 2 way too quickly. So I don't know. Alternatively, I'd be happy to just end stream right now. And then jump into Discord and definitely not use Tinder in voice chat. Did you ever play Firewatch? What is Firewatch? Let's Google that. Firewatch. 9 out of 10 score on Steam. Steam. Released in 2016. Let's see. Jacksepticeye and Markiplier.
You ara, you ara, you ara, you ara.
The fuck was that? Thank you for the bits. Let's do this one. Mute it. I recommend if you weren't filtered by Doki Doki Literature Club, blind recommended. It's just like a beautiful 3 hours and that's all there is to it. Okay. Wait, is this the game? So I go on a date in Australia? I recommend Neko Para, Catboy's Paradise. Can I Google that? Can I YouTube it?
Burgers underscore, burgers underscore, burgers underscore, burgers underscore, burgers
I
underscore.
like how he's asking
burgers
the underscore.
burgers underscore, cut of meat, 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 cut of meat.
You fucking
cut of meat,
disgust me,
cut of
Tom.
meat, cut of 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 meat.
You fucking degenerate scum. This is what you've become? After playing Final Fantasy Online? This is what you've become? Although the cat boys are pretty good. I think I need to lower my volume. It's after 10. Whoops. Huh. Interesting. Cut of meat. Is this guy actually good at cooking? Or is he like the chef's equivalent of Chris Angel? I'll look into Firewatch. Legitimately, I will look into Firewatch because I don't have anything else to do. Admittedly, I do want to do some more retro games. I'm really gutted that we can't do Into the Matrix right now because that's a shit game, but my god, it's a game that I really love. He got all that salt on his elbow. Have you ever had a tomahawk steak? They're not as good as you'd think. Like, I would 100% prefer Kobe beef over a tomahawk steak. I did not know two of his restaurants got shut down, but then again, didn't the same thing happen to Jamie Oliver and he's still considered like a good chef? I don't really know what I'm watching right now. That's just messy. He didn't even crack the corn. Like, look at that. Oh, look at all the corn piece. The peppercorns. That meat does look really good though. Cooked really well. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot that he slaps the meat. Oh, that's pretty sick. That's a fuck ton of butter, holy shit. That looks horrible. Yeah, I don't know, man. What about this? This looks dope. Yummy Boy Street Food Top 10. This is an hour and a half long. But the saddest thing of all is this is the type of shit that I watch when I'm not live chat. Let's watch it on 2x speed. That looks fucked. What is this mixture for? Is this bread? I guess they're like dough balls? Like donuts? But savory donuts? Hey Adriana, how you doing? Okay. I'm very curious as to what this actually is. Like, how do you think that would taste? Losses, how are you shouting people out? You're live right now. Are you fucking stealing content? Is that Matcha? And thank you for the shout out, by the way, best mod. Day 4 in lockdown. You're almost there, man. You're almost there. Hopefully it doesn't get extended. Did you see all the shit that's going on in Sydney? You know what? That doesn't look too bad. Even if it is green. It's at least it's not vegetables. God, the way that he rolls them is really cool. Really impressive. I don't know what he's doing and what these are, but I'm impressed. Alright. Oh, they're fish cakes. You can see what they are by hovering. Interesting. Alright, what's next? Cutting fruit. Yo, Steffo. Man, you guys missed a good stream. Or at least I had fun. And now we're just winding down by watching some stuff. Feel free to send any links, by the way, but I decided to start watching food. Because if I can't eat, I might as well watch somebody else prepare food. Oh, you were streaming? Oh, hell yeah, man. Sorry I didn't come by. I didn't know you were streaming. God, we talked about a lot of shit today. We talked about my mom, like, being a cunt. We talked about my ex-girlfriend being a cunt. We talked about my life being a cunt. We talked about COVID being a cunt. There's a lot of cunts in this stream, actually. Especially you, chat. I had to go to work before you ended, and now I just come home. Damn, Juicy Gossip gonna have to catch up on the VOD. You should. I reckon you'll like it. Dude, that's probably the most fun that I've had in a Just Chatting stream in a long time. Not gonna lie. And you guys made it fun, so I appreciate you being here. If you were here earlier, and even if you're not, even if you weren't, even if you're here just now, I'm sure we can replicate that fun. Because my God, am I just entranced by these videos right now? The way they cut fruit is insane. Cheese hot dog. Okay, here's a question for you, chat. What are your thoughts on cheese? Who likes cheese? Who doesn't like cheese? You can post it in chat. Just got to get a permit. Not gonna lie, this looks like shit right now. I adore cheese. Mostly Italian cheese, bocconcini, ricotta, mozzarella. Okay. Okay. Does anybody in chat not like cheese? I won't call the person out, but there is a person I know, chat, who doesn't like cheese. And I don't know how the fuck you don't like cheese, Thomas. What's wrong with you? Cheese is amazing. Oof. Stefo, can you give Adriano a permit, please? American cheddar is actually dope. I don't mind some American cheddar. On my Subway sandwiches, when Subway was good, oh, they were like melted American cheddar cheese. Beautiful. I don't think there's any cheese that I don't like. I even like blue cheese. I don't like the look of this, though. I feel like this would be cheesy in the wrong kind of way.
If you made a feast fit for a king, then became a slave to the dishes, you've compromised enough.
Korean street food. I've seen this. This is pretty cool. This is actually pretty cool. The way they do this is mesmerizing. They got it down to a science. I've seen this exact video, actually. I don't like the look of that ham. That ham looks weird to me. Like, I'm sure it's fine, but it looks weird. Also, whatever they're putting in with the egg, is that lettuce? I would just remove that. Get that out of here. And also, you know what? That cheese is really good for melting, but I don't think it's very nice cheese. Or it doesn't look very nice to me anyway. You know what? It's just how perfectly they do it that's impressive. I don't like the ingredients they're using. And they broke the yolk. Sag. And then, okay, so this is one thing I don't understand about Korean sandwiches like this. They use sweet sauces on the savory sandwich. Like, what the fuck is that? That looks sweet as shit. I don't know what it is. I assume that's a jam, but that looks so sweet. I don't think that would taste very good at all. Like, I get the concept of balancing it out, but I don't think that balances it out well at all. Sweet and savory doesn't mix well for me. But then again, maybe that's just because I don't like savory. Excuse me, that's because I don't like sweet. I prefer savory. But that looks like a really nicely made sandwich, though. The end result is still really nice. You know what? I don't really like. I don't go out of my way to have condiments on my food. I don't like tomato sauce, for example. I don't hate tomato sauce, but I don't like tomato sauce or ketchup or catsup. But I do really like spicy sauces. So sriracha, for example. Ketchup. Catsup. Ketchup. I fucking love The Simpsons, man. So quotable. I only like it with the pineapple on pizza or putting McDonald's fries in thick shake McFlurry. you just said like two blasphemous things to a lot of people. Like, to me, I don't mind it. I actually quite like pineapple on pizza, and I don't mind a good fry in a thick shake / McFlurry / ice cream or soft serve. But I feel like you're just trying to upset people. And you know what? I'm gonna stand by it. Hell yeah. Stand by it, man. You fucking weirdo. You fucking weird cunt. I met someone who thought green olives on pizza was weird. What? I like olives on pizza. I don't go out of my way to order a pizza with olives, but if it has olives, it's usually a nice surprise. Although I have to say, most of the pizzas that I've had have been black. Now that I think about it, like I have had a pizza with a green olive on it and it tastes like amazing, but yeah, most of them have actually been black olives. Now that I think about it, huh? Green olives and pepperoni is fine, but like black olives and pepperoni, not enough to balance it out with the black olive sweetness. I think the pizzas here, or at least like most of the pizza shops that I can think of, generally use black olives with pepperoni. Interesting. That pad thai looks amazing. Holy shit. Yeah, dump those eggs in. What are your thoughts on Hawaiian pizza? So like cheese, ham, pineapple. Yeah. See, I don't mind a Hawaiian pizza. I actually kind of like it. I think I just like pineapple. I could eat pineapple by itself. Which I'm sure is not very weird, but like... You know what? If I'm not mistaken, the first time I ever had pineapple, I'm not kidding, was in year 12. Because I had a music class. And so, ask any musician this, I'm sure they'll say the same thing. Pineapple juice is, like, great for your throat. It's great for, like, what do you call it? Like, warming up your throat, especially if you're about to sing. And so, in music class, I actually did a song. I did 4 songs. And for 3 of them, I was singing. I was being judged on singing. And so, just before the exam, I was told by my music teacher, try pineapple juice. And so I went out and I bought pineapple juice and I drank it. And I sang the best I ever did. Like, on that day. And then ever since then, I've just always liked pineapple. Now that I think about it, I haven't had pineapple in a long time. Holy shit. Ham on pizza is just kind of scuffed. You know what? I kind of agree. I feel like a pizza deserves proper ingredients like pepperoni or, you know, like your classic type of pizzas. I can't fucking think of anything off the top of my head. Like, something more substantial than ham. Yeah. No, I agree there. Barbecue base instead of tomato? Oh, 100%. 100%, Tom. I think I just like barbecue sauce and I don't like tomato sauce. Like, again, I should rephrase that. I don't not like tomato sauce. I just prefer other things over it. Do I play any instruments? I play guitar very poorly, and I can play other instruments such as the bass very poorly, and I have played drums very poorly in the past, and I have tried to learn how to play the piano, and I was very paw at that as well. That looks amazing. Holy shit. The idea with the egg, like, encapsulating the pad thai? Dude, that looks so good. I would love to try that. Candy is gross, by the way. Fucking true. Tom, you eat so much candy. You fucking weird cunt. I can't eat candy. I don't know what it is. I've tried to eat candy. The closest that I eat that is... The thing that I eat that is closest to candy is chocolate. And I don't even like chocolate. In fact, there's only ever been one chocolate that I love, and Tom's gonna... I mean, like, he'll know. He'll know. It's so close to my heart, and yours. Dove chocolate. And they stopped fucking selling it at IGA. Or Franklin's or whatever it was. It was the only chocolate that was good. I don't like chocolate. So whenever I have a birthday, I specifically ask... That person needs to put more sauce in their fucking bottle. I specifically ask not to have a cake. And every year my mom gets me a cake. And she doesn't know what to get me because I ask like her not to get me a cake because I don't like cake. Because usually it's chocolate cake. And so what did she get me this year? She got me chocolate cake. And I fucking hated it. I mean, at least she actually got me something, I guess, and didn't charge me $400. But you know, I don't know. I just don't like chocolate very much. You'd think she'd know that by now. I'm harboring a lot of hate right now for my mom, which is like couldn't be further from the truth right now. I'm really on good terms with my mom right now. So, you know what? Let's just take back everything that I've said bad about her today. She is a swell lady. Let's not go that far. Okay. Well, I think that looks like shit. Does that look appealing to anybody? That sandwich? I think it looks worse than the other one. The packaging's nice. I can imagine that packaging being very annoying, though. Have I tried Rocksmith? What's Rocksmith? I don't know what Rocksmith is. What is this one? Fried rice with egg. That's a lot of oil. Okay, 2-day-old rice. Yeah. Chuck it in. It's a bit like Guitar Hero, but more realistic. Are you fucking memeing me right now, Stefo? Cunt? As you can probably tell, cunt has become my favorite word lately. Gonna sleep here because in New Zealand we're in the future or something. It's late. Good night, Fu, man. Thank you for sticking around for so long, dude. I appreciate it. Have a good one, dude. Yeah, Adriana, you can ask a question. What's up? Speaking of, I have a question for the mods, if you'll direct your attention to the mod board. What's your opinion on white chocolate? I fucking hate white chocolate. You thought I didn't like normal chocolate? I harbor even more hate for white chocolate. I think it's disgusting. I don't know how anybody can like that. I try to avoid white chocolate like it's the plague. I'm not even memeing right now. Like, it's true. I think it tastes like shit. It looks like shit. It's the wrong kind of sweet. It's not the type of sweet that I want. Can you imagine this video? He just like chops off his thumb. Oh my god. God damn, that's a perfect coconut. Look at it, it's so round. That is very satisfying, not gonna lie. Damn. That was very impressive. What's this? Tornado omuraisu. Omuraisu is really good. I wonder if this is the same guy that you always see cooking this. The guy with the pink hair. Like, if you don't know who I'm talking about, just Google search, or like YouTube, omurice, and I'm sure he'll be the first result. So this is gonna be omelette rice. What the fuck is that? This is definitely not how that one guy made it, so maybe it is a different person. Looks like a very small portion of rice as well. Okay. I guess this is tornado omuraisu. Whatever that means. Okay, shaping it afterwards, bit weird, but okay. Why don't you just put that in a bowl and then put it on the plate? Alright, here comes the tornado bit. Oh, look at that. That's pretty cool. One thing I don't like about omuraisu is the egg is half uncooked. Like, that doesn't look particularly appealing to me. Yeah, that didn't look very nice, to be honest. Can't you just put the rice in a bowl to shape it and then turn it over into... That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. That's what the other guy does as well. But that guy didn't. What the fuck is underneath the egg? Some pastry mixture, I guess. Okay. He broke the yolk! Can't use that one. He broke the yolk. Oh, he broke the yolk again. This guy sucks. I guess he's removing all the white shit. Okay, is that salt or sugar? Okay, you're supposed to break the yolk. What do you think this is going to turn into? Okay, so that couldn't have been sugar if he's putting cheese.
Hold.
That could not have been sugar. The fuck? Is that bacon or is that prosciutto? It's definitely cooking. No, it has to be salt. What is it? It is bacon, egg, bread. Alright, let's fast forward. Oh, shit! That's pretty smart, actually. Bacon and egg muffins. I like that. I can imagine that tasting really nice. Probably a little bit too much bread on the bottom, though. And I'm guessing the egg will be way overcooked. You watch that bread making video? What bread making video? Well, that looked interesting. Alright, last one. That's a lot of eggs. That's a lot of salt. Been watching DeeZie TV too much. Let me see. Oh, I already see from the URL. Hugbees. Okay, yep. That's a good video. That's a good video. He does good shit. Alright, you lost me. I don't like carrot. I think it's... So, okay, I love raw carrot. I can eat carrot raw and like it because it's sweet. But the second that you make it savory by cooking it, it tastes like shit to me. I just cannot do carrot in anything. Carrot in like a spaghetti bolognese ruins it for me. It's supposed to add sweetness, but I don't like cooked carrot. I don't mind broccoli. I actually don't mind broccoli. I was eating broccoli a lot when I was initially trying to lose weight last year. I don't think it tastes great, but it's not as bad as people make it out to be. I don't like the little fucking cabbage ball things. What are they called? They're like really bitter. That was oil. That was oil. Not cabbage rolls. They have a name and people hate them. What's like the most hated vegetable? Alexa, what's the most hated vegetable?
Here's something I found on the web. According to GageInpot.com, the most hated vegetables among adults are celery and bitter melons, which are bitter and have a strong taste.
That's not what I was thinking of. Brussels sprouts. Fucking Brussels sprouts. That's what I was trying to think of. Yeah, I don't like Brussels sprouts. Like, do you ever, like, remember, my mom didn't do this, but, like, okay, this is from my perspective, seeing the white kids complain about Brussels sprouts when their parents told them to eat it. Otherwise, they can't have dessert or something. Like, for me, I never had that problem because my mom never made Brussels sprouts. And then one year, we had Brussels sprouts made for Christmas. This is when I was an adult. And they fucking taste like shit. They taste so bad. I can't understand. So Mum made them because Tom loves Brussels sprouts. Not Mod Tom. Other Tom. Like, I cannot understand it. I don't know what a bitter gourd is. I can imagine what it is, but I've never had a bitter gourd. I don't mind kale. I actually don't mind kale. Again, same thing as broccoli. It's not amazing or anything, but it's certainly not bad. Brussels sprouts, I would eat over. Kale I would eat over Brussels sprouts, 100%. More oil? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, you like that egg, Izzy? God damn. That's a big egg. It's a giant egg roll. America will look for that oil. Oh, the air in that. You gotta pop it. You gotta pop that. Pop it like a pimple. Oh. God damn. It's just a Minecraft block of egg. Oh, are you kidding? At least he didn't use more oil, though. There's enough oil in there to last a fucking year. Jesus. I want to make this tomorrow. Try it, for sure. Oh my god, more air in that. Hey, anytime, anytime. I want to see the finished product. My fucking god. Should I skip? He just does this for like another 20 minutes. Far out. More layers than a wedding cake. Look at all that oil seeping out of it. That's like the omelet in Neopets. Hopefully Devine gets that. I think Tom will understand what I'm talking about. It's actually a bread loaf. It's a bread loaf of egg. Wow. That's actually kind of smart. Imagine buying a bread loaf of egg mixture and then using that as your slices for a sandwich. Fucking hell. What do you mean, what an obscure reference? Yeah, that looks like a heart attack. That genuinely looks like a heart attack. Look at this, Italian double cheese pizza. Okay, hang on, hang on. Damn, look at that cheese.
Fits so fucking perfectly. I love it.
No! Aw. Alright, 1 hour Spider-Man 2. Alright, we got the tomato sauce. The tomato sauce. What do you think so far of this? That's a lot of salt. Dive into that sauce. Nearly there. We got some tomatoes. Tomatoes. Have I had pizza rolls? Don't you remember the time I made pizza pockets? And I burnt them? And I nearly burnt the house down? He's fucking spilling the... Look at that! Look at that! Mama's gonna be mad! Look at all that fucking oil pouring down. Look at that! He's spilling. What are pizza pockets and pizza rolls? What's the difference? Is a pizza roll what you get at Subway? Oh, here we go. Here's the pizza. He's making the pizza. He's making a pizza. Look at that sauce going all the way to the edge. Oh, yeah. Pour some oil in. He fucking stabbed it. He stabbed the pizza. Alright, gotta cook it again. When's he put the cheese there? It's already fucking burnt. Oh, there you go. There you go. More cheese. Holy shit. How much cheese? That's a lot of cheese. Dude, that's like 2 days worth of food on top of that pizza. And that's the first layer. Because if I'm not mistaken, this is doubled. Alright, melted. That looks good though. That looks really good though. Where's the second layer? Fucking scammed. He only added 1 layer. Did I miss the second layer? What the fuck is that? Just put a whole... He's fucking put a whole pig on that pizza. Look. What the fuck is that? That's a whole fucking pig. Doesn't cut it up. Just one slice, one pig. Fucking hell. And then, is that rocket? And then, that better be pecorino cheese. Ah, that's the second layer? Are you fucking kidding me? That's the second layer. That looks disgusting. Okay, alright, that's fine. He's double cooking it. Alright. He melted the cheese. You can't, like, just put the slice on top. That looks fine. I feel like the bread rose a little bit too much. Like, to be honest, I like a pizza when the bread is really thin. Yeah, you can send a link. Wait, let me do this.
Have 1 whole onion chopped, a 2-inch piece of ginger there, just peeled off.
Ah, Isley, or whatever his name is.
Now, back to my ingredients.
What does he say again? I can't. He's so sensual. Like, what?
And the other ingredients
Do you reckon this man has had sex with food? Like, you know how some people, they introduce food to the bedroom? Do you reckon that's what he's done? Do you reckon that's what he does? It's how chefs should be. It's the way. Oh. Fucking ASMR before ASMR. Like, it's so unnerving. Just, there's no music. It's just his calming voice. You got the glug 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 of the bottle. Did you see that? The fucking biting of the bottom lip?
ingredients, but it tenderizes the meat. That's the most important thing.
He's too excited. People, do you reckon, just immediate come?
Yeah, boy.
Shit. Good stuff. Also, this is the guy that I was talking about. This guy is so famous in Japan right now. Let's put the music back on. If you've never seen omurice before, this guy's insane. Like, both really good at making this and also clinically insane. Otherwise known as Japanese. Oh, I forgot to tell you. So, you guys know Trang, right? The person I work with. I've talked about her like once before, and people were like, "Oh yeah, her name's Trang." Ha ha ha. So, two things about Trang today. Number one, I found out that, or at least I think, she's a lesbian. And secondly, not only that, but the way that I found that she's possibly a lesbian is she was complaining about her Japanese roommate, because her Japanese roommate apparently made a move on her girlfriend. Now, I don't know if she was saying girlfriend as in, you know how like girls call each other girlfriend?
NANI?
But then she started saying that she was living with her partner, and I'm assuming that her roommate or her flatmate would be living with this girlfriend. I don't know. I think she's a lesbian. Anyway. That's about it. I don't know why that reminded me. Probably just because, you know, this guy's Japanese and she was complaining about the Japanese guy. And then she I think she's got some sort of bias against Japanese
What are
people.
you doing, step bro?
I think, okay.
Notice me, senpai. Notice me.
You have been noticed. Fuck off with the sound effects. I think she's got some sort of bias against Japanese people now because she was talking about how she was living with Japanese people before living in this new place, and how she really hated the people that she was living with because they didn't speak English. Which, by the way, she's like got a hard Vietnamese accent. So, and she does not speak English very well. I've never cooked this, no. I don't cook very often. Pretty much, I don't cook at all right now. When I was in the other place, I was cooking, but I could never try to give this a go, I don't think. Unless I had somebody with me. It's making me hungry. So good. I have used tofu in my cooking because when Raven came to Australia, I couldn't eat meat because I did the whole vegetarian thing with her, and so we went to the grocery store and we bought tofu and we tried to cook it. It didn't go well. Yeah, this is the omurice dude. This guy is so popular in Kyoto right now. Like his restaurant is actually popping off. Wait, you've never tried tofu? Oh, Adriano, I actually quite like it. Tofu. I would highly recommend. Admittedly, it doesn't really taste like anything, in my opinion. Like, it kind of tastes like nothing. But I don't know what it is about tofu, I just really like it. Usually you put it in your mouth. You can have it either way, actually. You can have it fried, you can have it steamed. You can have it many ways. It's basically like the natural replacement of meat, I suppose. It's also full of estrogen. Speaking of estrogen, hello Becca. No, you don't put it up your butt. You can try. I don't imagine it would be a fun time. Look at this. Look at this. The style. Oh. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I love the way he does that. I think it looks great. But I would not eat that. Because to me, that egg's not cooked. The sliminess of the egg will just, like, upset me. It looks really cool, though. It looks really cool. Yeah, that's the Omarisu guy. What else can we watch? Oh, wait. Instagram, that's dangerous. Look at the bets. Much betted. Is Neopets still a thing? Neopets. Oh my god, the website's still up. Neopets is going mobile? Neopets.com is getting upgraded and optimized for mobile devices. Read all about it here. Wow. The fucking username DeeZie is not available. Are you kidding me? Okay. Where does your Neopet like to live? What does your Neopet like doing? Gathering food, exploring the land, making friends, hunting for treasure, pestering others, reading and learning. And how does your Neopet greet others? Attack if they are weaker. Oh, I can select a species? Oh, that's so cool. Which species should I select? Oh my god, there's a million. I think this one was my original Neopet. That looks really familiar. Should I be this one, the Lupe? Oh, these actually determine your stats. I was not looking. Oh, you get to choose A, B, or C. Interesting. Feels like the Lupe sucks.
The uni? Where is that? Oh, you fucking dick. I'm not going with the unicorn. What's his name? You know what? Who's subbed? One's in chat if you're subbed. Okay. How do we do this? Those who are...
Ninjastfo subscribed. Becca Bears gifted a tier 1 sub to Ninja Steffo.
Okay,
They have
you,
given
Becca.
61 gift subs in the channel.
You fucking dickhead, Tom. Hold. Yeah.
Ice Halo _ subscribed. Becca Bears gifted a tier 1 sub to Ice Halo _ They have given 62 gift subs in the channel.
Oh, look, it's glasses. He doesn't have... Oh, no. Well, Tom, thank you for subbing, but not actually subbing for 21 months. Thank you, Becca, for 63 gifted subs. Of course, because you gave it to glasses, this sound alert doesn't go off. Oh, yeah, true, glasses. You've been with us for 12 months. Insane. Anybody else not subbed? In chat? Put your hand up now. Anyway, anybody who's subbed, in chat right now, give me a number between 1 and 50. Yeah, there it is.
That Enigma Guy subscribed. Becca Bears gifted a tier 1 sub to that Enigma Guy. They have given 64 gift subs
Becca,
in the channel.
for giving Adriano a sub. That's 6 subs today. I appreciate that. Where's Smoking the Hood? And Leandros.
Can I please have an automatic gun? You're crying, you're crying.
Thank you. Look, PUBG. Wow, everybody loves PUBG. Alright, have you guys done it? Give me a number between 1 and 50. 1 and 50, chat. Okay, Razan said 42. Tom said 44. Becca said 37. Anybody else? What did Smoke in the Hood say? Izzy said 8. Adriana said 13. Steph said 25. Okay.
Alexa, give me a number between 1 and 50. The closest one wins, chat.
Your random number between 1 and 50 is 10.
I think that's Izzy. I think that's Izzy. There it is. Alright, Izzy. I can either name this after you, or you can give me a name that you would prefer. This is a different Izzy, by the way, Razan. Oh my god, stop adding her. In the meantime, I think I'm gonna go with B. Give me that strength. DeeZie, you have to pick row 3 down. Row 3 down? So either Chia, Ixie, Waki, Cow, or Zafara? Oh, left row. Okay, yeah, Chia. I didn't fucking read left. I like Lupe though. Oh, yeah, Chia has better stats though. You reckon this dude looks like me? Are you kidding? Are you kidding? So Izzy, you get to choose the name of my Neopet. Otherwise, I'll just call it Sintamonyet. Derek? Alright, I'll try. Is Derek available? Derek is taken. Derek is taken, Sintamonyet. Derek 69420. Drator? What the fuck is Drator? Add some K's. Derek KKKK. Getting a little close to the wrong type of phrase we don't want to promote there, Becca. Alright, let's see if that's available. You know, it is available. It is available. What do you think? Remember, this isn't on me, this is on you, because you're the one that named it. Alright, I'm gonna click create. I'm gonna fucking do it. I'll fucking do it. Oh my god, his personality is perfect for this. Attack if they are weaker. Pestering others. I love how the female version just gets eyelashes. Alright, watch me get banned immediately. Do I want to do a tutorial? Wow, look at this tutorial. I love it. It's just blinding me. My fucking eyes! Alright, nothing happened. So, let's let's move on. Where's the omelet? Do you remember the big omelet in this game? Hunger bloated, age 0 hours, level 1, mood content. It was in the dino area. Why do you know that? It's the fucking dino area. Oh, your account needs to be activated. Hold. Okay, my emails haven't got. Let's check junk. Is it in junk? It is in junk. Okay, start now. I found a BR game. Okay, Super Anime Battle. Super Animal Royale. It sounds like shit. But okay. Is it already out? I'm so fucking confused. This game's for children. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't know. Hey, Phoebe. Fancy seeing you here with my Neopet. This game is for children, huh? Majority of users these days is women age group 30 plus. Why do you know that? Happy birthday! It's my birthday! I'll take this one. That's sure to get me DMCA'd. Hey, listen, Phoebe, it's okay. I tend to attract all the 30-year-old plus women for some reason. Yeah, that shout out shows you any of your clips. Generally, your more popular clips. Which, by the way, I should mention, thank you, guys. One of my top clips was overtaken. I'll show you here. So, for 3 or 4 years, the most popular clip on my channel was the one where I accidentally brought Pornhub up on my screen. Don't worry, just the link, not the actual website. And now, it's been overtaken by this secret dialogue clip. It's actually good. Steffo took it, so good stuff. If you want to watch it, there's the link. But it's nearly got 2K. Pretty awesome. That was a world record I drove in 2018. A world record, really? God damn. That's pretty impressive. It's damn impressive. Alright, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing here. I just want to get to the... omelet. Where's the omelet? You know what? I think we're gonna give this a miss. Or are we? Okay, I'm listening. Go to explore. I'm thinking, why don't we try Super Mario 64 speedruns again? I haven't done that in a very long time. I'm probably hella rusty. I don't see no omelet. Then again, I'm not reading any of this text. Not sure if you follow me on Twitter, but did you see my promotion? I do follow you on Twitter. I don't know what the promotion is because I kind of stay away from Twitter as much as humanly possible. Let's have a look. Gonna look at it off screen. Excellent. Just in case, because... you know, Twitter can be Twitter. Thank you for the follow, Jinzo Rock. Post it on the 13th. Let's see. July 15, 14, 13. Some information for people who've been worried about cheated records on TMUF. Is that the one? The goal is always to have clean leaderboards and fair competition. Like mentioned, we don't go into too much detail, and this is more effective in anti-cheat development going forward. Not that one. Okay. Well, I mean, it's good to know. Happy to announce. Okay. Oh, that's on the 14th for me. Because I'm in Bizarro World. Saskia is streaming? Who's Saskia? Asian from your work. Which one? There's a lot. Happy to announce I will resume my work with Ubisoft Nadeo in a different position as community manager. Oh shit. It's been a year now. It's been the most amazing experience. So wait, are you not working with Trackmania anymore? Oh, Mr. Okay, that actually makes a lot more sense. Jinzo, how you doing? Fuck, man. How's being at home? What have you been up to this week? I'm now the CM at Ubisoft Nadeo. Is that how I say that? I now work for the entire Trackmania franchise. Damn. That's awesome. I can be the Asian for everyone's work. Dude, if you could have any Asian in the world at your work, that's a really fucking weird thing to say. I would pick you, Jinzo. I would pick you. I'm alright, man, grinding League, but I'm rating your music in the background, proper calming thing. Honestly, lo-fi hip-hop radio, I'll give you the link. It's decent. Literally in the middle of promotion when I met you in SAS, thought I'd share the happy vibes. Well, that's awesome. Congratulations. That's actually really, really good. Because, like, the main thing for me is, and I'm sure even if you did get moved over to a different department altogether, I'm sure that you would still be involved with Trackmania because from what I can see, you really like the game. But just jumping into Trackmania, not for the first time, but like into the community for the first time, it's been really awesome having you. So I don't want to lose you there. All right, let's fucking close that shit, Neopet stuff. All right. You know what? Let's do Super Mario 64. Do I have Live Split open? Okay. Let me come to this screen for a second. Oh boy. How are you going in League, Genzo? Also, I don't usually have the lights off, but I didn't anticipate that I was going to stream for this long, not going to lie. Are you, what's a good rank in League? I've never played properly. Are you rank 1 yet? You're suffering. Ah, shit. Well, it's because you're playing that shit game, and I don't know why you do. Maybe you should play a real game like Trackmania. Also, you like Avatar: The Last Airbender, right? I do. I actually do. I love Avatar. I love Aang. 7% of all my work efforts will be into managing and keeping tabs on your maps so you don't scare off all of our... My maps are not that bad, okay? Please. I'm not even gonna argue. I'm not even gonna argue. Fuck it. Shit, it's been so long since I played this game that I forgot how this worked. Do I still have this open?
It's me, Mario.
Oh, we still have this scene.
Hello.
Alright, let's see. Is this gonna fuck shit up? Let me go get my phone. I need light. Oh, good, my camera's still on. Ugh. Where's my controller? Things are about to get very heated, by the way. I'm about to speedrun Mario to show off my skills, my sick tricks. And I'm gonna be really bad at it. Really bad at it.
You are not prepared.
Honestly, Rosin, you're not wrong. My ramps, they're gonna be goated. Is that what the kids are saying? goated? They're gonna be goated when I learn how to do a map with ramps. Why is my controller not working? Okay, there you go. Alright, let me figure out... I forgot how this works. Oops. Alright, let's go. No practice, just going straight in.
Mario. Hello. Okie dokie.
Dear Mario, please come to the castle. I have baked a cake for you. Yours truly, Princess Toadstool. Peach.
If I click off screen, is it gonna pause the game? No, good. I just wanted to stop the lo-fi. Oh, any bets on what my first time's gonna be? My first submitted time of the night. And probably only because I'm gonna go to bed because I've got work tomorrow. Maybe we can get a bet going whether I get under 25 minutes or over 25 minutes.
Here we go.
All right.
Hey, go. Here we go.
Alright, I fucked it up a little bit, but that's okay. That was a good recovery.
Hey, go.
What the fuck was that? It didn't do my thing. I think I broke my controller, chat. The B button feels really weird to press.
Hey, go.
Shit. Are you shitting me? Nice. That was good. Not gonna lie, chat. I'm reading chat, but I find it so hard to respond to you guys when I'm doing this speedrun. So sorry if I'm ignoring you. Wait, I'm not sorry. Fuck you. Damn it.
Oh my god, who the hell cares?
Rude.
Notice me, senpai. Notice me.
Alright, that's fine. That's fine. I can deal with this.
Hegel.
Not gonna do Owless because I've never been able to do Owless, so you know. Alright, how badly are we doing? Because that was pretty fucking bad. To be fair, I think my stream cut out a little bit, so I'd rather that I don't actually beat my time, because then I don't think I can submit it. Shit.
Mamma mia.
I don't want to be a terrible time though. Aw. You fucking kidding me? I think that's a reset.
Mamma mia.
I don't think I can recover now.
Hegel.
What the fuck am I doing wrong?
Here we go. Hegel.
Why? I'm fucking up on the easiest, simplest shit.
Mamma mia. Hegel. It's me, Mario. It's me, Mario. Hello. Okie dokie.
Dear Mario, please come
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't restart the game. I don't know what you're talking about, chat.
Peach.
Shut up. It's these two buttons, the Y and the B, that feels really weird to press. The fuck was that? Let's try again.
It's me, Mario.
This is my last attempt, by the way. I've got to go to bed.
Okie dokie.
Dear Mario, please come to the castle. I have baked a cake for you. Yours truly, Princess Toadstool. Peach.
I've got to go to bed at 9 a.m. Sorry, not go to bed. I've got to go to work at 9 a.m. tomorrow to do some training. Not only do I have to do training for over-the-phone sales, but I have to be fucking at work with one person the entire day. The entire fucking day. In a store that's shut. No hate on that person, but my ears are gonna be talked off. And you know I don't like talking too much. I work from 9 till 4 tomorrow. That's a good point. So not only do I have to wake up at do I have to get there at 9, I have to probably wake up at like 6 to make sure that I get there at 9.
Here we go.
Fuck.
Let's go. Here we go.
Alright, I got 2 of the harder ones. First go, not bad, not bad.
Let's go.
Are you shitting me? What the fuck are you doing, you little shit?
Here we go.
Little tongue clone fuck.
Let's go.
That's better. Oh no. Why?
Here we go! Let's go!
I, for one, think Derek K 69420 was a bit of a dick.
Let's go!
You're shitting me.
Let's go!
How? Oh, fuck off.
Here we go! Let's go! Here we go!
I'm gonna take this bit slow.
Mamma mia!
Why? Why? Why do I speak? Why do I speak? I'm done.
Mario.
Every time I play that game, every fucking time, I tell myself, I need to practice. And then I don't practice. But anyway, let's call it there. Yeah, that's true, that's true. I certainly need to play it more, but then I realize I have too many things going on, and then I just can't be fucked. Like, that's the type of game that I really need to GTA 5. You know, like, I'd literally just need to stream that non-stop, but I don't want to. But, for now, we're gonna raid someone of the highest caliber of moderators. Probably the greatest man you know in our chat. And for that, he deserves only the finest of messages in his chat. Spammed. Exclamation point raid. Ensure that you edit the copy pasta and put your name in there. Just spam the shit out of him until he gets annoyed. I'm gonna call it there. I've got work tomorrow, so I will see you next time. Probably tomorrow. And what will I be doing tomorrow? Maybe Final Fantasy, maybe more Trackmania, I don't know. Maybe another retro game. I still have to figure out what we're gonna play after Enter the Matrix. Oh, excuse me, not after, instead of Enter the Matrix. Thank you again to... Who subbed to me? Becca, 1,000,000 times thank you. And then I believe it was somebody new. Thank you to that new person. I will catch you guys tomorrow. If I don't stream tomorrow, I don't know. Don't at me because I'm probably really tired and annoyed. Maybe if I don't stream tomorrow, I'll probably just be in the voice chat. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Anyway, fuck you all. And I'll see you next time. Have a great night. Penis.